Alright, so it's been a hot minute since I made a video, but I had a baby and it's been an amazing, magical last 2 months. And today I want to come on and talk about our experience with elimination communication. If you've never heard of this before, it's essentially communicating with your child when they need to eliminate from their bladder or their bowels that they need to go to the bathroom. Before I had Zahra, I had a thought that I would actually just run over to the sink and hold her over the sink when I knew she wanted to go to the bathroom, because in my mind, buying diapers and contributing to waste, which is something that I did not want to do. I didn't want to deal with the hassle of the cleanup and all the nightmares of everything I'd hear people say is like, oh, you're going to go through so many diapers. This is like this mess. Like, get ready to be like spending so much money. And the environment, like diapers are like one of the leading causes of waste on our planet. And people don't speak about this elimination communication because it's not mainstream. So of course, in my opinion, they don't want you to know about an option of not buying into Pampers products, which is like one of the leading products in, you know, all the things wrong with our world, in my opinion. So yes, diapers are very useful for when babies have long sleeps or long car rides, and yes, they're useful for busy families and people who cannot do this. But if you have time and you want to have this connection with your child, I'm going to tell you about our experience because it has been game-changing for us. So at 3 weeks old, I spoke to a mom at the market here in our area of Costa Rica, and she told me, you know, Zahra is not too small, you can do this. And she gave me the confidence that I was a little unsure of, because she felt so small. To hold her over a container felt really nerve-wracking for me. Actually, let's go back. So originally I was thinking about holding her over a sink, like I said, and then at my baby shower, one of the mamas here asked me if I had heard of elimination communication. Yeah, that's where it started. And I said no. And then she explained it to me. It's about reading your baby's cues that they need to go to the bathroom. So babies make triggered cues of their stomachs and things making weird feelings. They go, when they have to go to the bathroom, they go, oh, with their mouth, and they stick out their tongue. And they get very expressive or fussy. I like to use expressive, especially in the night. I noticed Zahra the first couple of weeks is that she'd always have a really hard time going to the bathroom and get very, very expressive, and I'd have to bounce her around and then she'd go. And what was happening is she was actually resisting going in her diaper, because like adults, babies do not like shitting their pants. It's unnatural. And, you know, we put this upon them because we don't think that there's another way, or it's convenient, and really it's uncomfortable. And so now back to the market. Zahra's 3 weeks old. I've been thinking about when I'm going to start this for 3 weeks. And one of the mamas there, she's a beautiful woman of 5 from Israel, and she's just like full of knowledge. And she's like, you know what, Moriah, you can do this. Your baby is not too small. She is telling you in the night when she gets this upset that she does not want to go in her diaper. So I had a thought about it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try it. I'm going to try it today. I got home, and I'd actually locked myself out of my house, and Izzy had the car and the keys. And so I went down to my neighbors who originally had told me about elimination communication, that she had been doing it with her daughter since she was born, and now Rose is 2 years old and is fully potty trained. At 6 months old, she was holding herself up on the potty by herself. And now she's fully potty trained, and I've seen her tell her parents, I need to go to the potty. And it's so empowering for her. She gets so excited and encouraged every time she has to go to the bathroom. So I was at Amber's house, and I could see that Zahra was making those faces, like sticking out her tongue and making the O. And I'm like, Amber, I think she needs to go to the bathroom. And she's like, okay, well, Rose's potty's right there. You're more than welcome to try it. So I was like, okay. So I took her potty and I went to the bathroom, and I put the potty between my knees, and I just cradled Zahra in my arms as I fed her. And she looked up at me, and she just went to the bathroom. And I was like, wow. It was like this connection where she was like, just felt like she was saying thank you. And then she didn't fuss at all, and she kept feeding, and she went back to sleep. She went back for her nap. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this was the easiest thing ever. And yeah, it takes a little bit more of an effort to think, okay, diaper on, diaper off. But like the cleanup was like a little piece of tissue just to dab her bum, and that was it. And to wash out the bowl, that was it. And then put the diaper back on, and that was it. And she didn't use the diaper. And so now she's 8 weeks old, and we've been doing this since 3 weeks old. And there's been like several nights now in the last month where she has not even gone to the bathroom at all in her diaper. Like, I mean, we go to sleep, she has her feed, she might have peed during her last nap, and the diaper might be full because pees are harder to catch. And I put on this new diaper, and then around midnight she wakes up for her first feed, and I take it off, and she might pee or poop, and then she wakes up again for her next feed at like 4 a.m. and again it's still empty. And I'm like, okay. She pees, we go back to sleep, we wake up again at 6, and she pees and poops again. And you know, sometimes I don't catch the pees because babies pee a lot, and they're not as like, they don't get as expressive about it, like it's just pee. And so I'd say I catch like 50% of the pees or 40% of the pees, and I catch about 95% of the poos. And the only poos I don't catch is when she goes in the potty and I'm like, yes, I got it. And then half an hour later she goes again in her diaper. And I just don't realize it because I've like put her in her little rocker, or Izzy's holding her, or something's happening where I'm not quite with her and I'm not really assessing the situation or understanding what's going to happen, and she'll go. And it's all right. I'm gonna edit that together, but I just got cut off by my camera. It's like, you have filmed too much. So it happens when you have a baby, you film a lot of things. So I was saying that I catch 95% of the poops, and the ones that I don't catch are when she does a double and I don't know what's coming. So but yeah, we're loving it. And if anyone has any questions and is curious and wants to see like a demonstration or something, just send me a message and I'll happily send you a private video. And yeah, it's just been really incredible being a mom. This has been actually one of my favorite things that I've learned so far, being a mom. And oh yeah, she's just napping in there. We're in our backyard. This is where she was born. She was born up in that house. I had a house doctor. That's not what I meant. Doctor come to my home, and a doula, and I had an all-natural birth using an excessive amount of honey for energy, lots of coconut water, and a couple of essential oils. So that was my birth. And I'm coming out of, look at this like jungle entranceway into this big ravine. Got 2 rivers, one on this side and one down there. So yeah, this is where she was born. This is her jungle home, and our little road here. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know, because this is the most incredible thing, and I think all mamas should know about it.